Hey, welcome back. I'm Sandra B, your sidekick COO, and today we're going to be answering the question, how do you stay motivated as an entrepreneur? Well, probably don't. So in order to stay motivated enough as an entrepreneur, I'm going to assume that you are asking me specifically how I do it, because there is a plethora of information out there about how, in general, one might stay motivated as an entrepreneur or as just a human being in life. So again, I would highly recommend a little Google search if you would like more information. There are books, there are studies, there are videos, there are podcasts, there are articles, there's like every form of information you could possibly want. And I'm just going to add my 2 cents in being an entrepreneur and how I personally stay motivated. So the first way that I stay motivated is that I don't stay motivated. I wasn't really kidding at the beginning when I was saying you don't. It's not possible to stay 100% motivated all the time. You have to give yourself some downtime. You're gonna have some days where you're just like, I'm just not doing it today. I just can't do it today. And that is totally fine. The only time that becomes a problem is when it spirals and when it continues for way too long and when you just can't get yourself out of the rut and things like that. So one way to stay motivated as an entrepreneur is to have ways of re-energizing yourself, re-engaging yourself, and getting yourself out of that rut. That means having people to talk to. That means for some of us, me included, it might be going to therapy. I highly recommend it for every single person. I think we all should have it. And that might be a tool that you use. It might be just having some like motivational things around your house that help you get out of that rut. It might be any number of things, but I think like the staying motivated question is, it kind of presupposes that you're going to catch yourself before you are unmotivated, and you're not. Sometimes you're just going to be unmotivated. So let yourself be unmotivated once in a while. It's totally fine. Let yourself recharge. Let yourself lounge for a little bit, and then just have ways of coming back to it from there. So that question would be like, how to get motivated once you are unmotivated. But if you want to stay motivated kind of continuously or as often as possible for as long as possible, then you're going to want to do things like, actually set goals, review those goals on a regular basis, celebrate those goals when you actually hit them, make sure that those goals are motivating in themselves, that you're excited to reach them. And by excited to reach them, I don't mean setting them so high that it's unlikely that you will reach them. What I mean is you set your goals so that you're pretty much going to reach it. Like, it still needs to be a little bit risky, that still stretch yourself a little bit, but you want to be reaching your goals more often than not. You want to feel those wins. So set yourself small, achievable goals that you're really excited to reach, that you understand what it means when you reach that goal. Understand where you'll be when you reach that goal. What does reaching that goal mean to you? And a lot of times we'll be like, oh, I want to reach this goal of, I don't know, making $1 million a year. Okay, why? Why does that matter to you? What does that mean to you? What does that look like? And I tell you, if you are currently sitting at 0 or 100,000, setting your goal for $1 million, you might want to scale that back a little bit, unless you have the numbers and the data to prove, to show that you're going to hit that million no problem, or you're on track to meet that, then fine. But if you have never hit $1 million before and you're currently not on track to meet that $1 million, then pull that back, make a reasonable goal, and actually reach that one and celebrate the shit out of it. Okay? I feel like I got off track already. But setting goals and really understanding what those goals mean to you. Having $1 million, yeah, fantastic, but that's only good if it means something to you. You need to understand what the benefit of having that $1 million year would be, okay? And also understand what having that $1 million year looks like, because what you don't want is to build this $1 million year and then get there and go, whew, that was a lot of work. Oh crap, I have to do it again in order to keep hitting $1 million. I don't want to do that again. So you need to make sure that whatever you're setting up to reach that goal, especially if it's going to be a continuous goal, that you are okay with doing it. Okay. So you don't want to set yourself up for a goal that you're going to absolutely hate every single minute of trying to get there. Other than that, I would say that staying motivated really is easy if you are actually paying attention to all of the benefits that you're getting from the things that you're doing. So if you're finding that your motivation is starting to lack with even just showing up to work, then maybe you need to reevaluate what you're doing, but also maybe you need to actually just look at what you're accomplishing already so that you can be excited again and be reinvigorated again. Make sure that you're actually doing things that you want to do. One thing I want to say is, especially when it comes to delegating things in your business, because I've seen people do this, where they delegate out the thing they actually want to be doing. So virtual assistants who really, really like helping people out in other people's businesses. They want to be working in other people's businesses. They like to be that indispensable person. They like to be name dropped and they like to be, that epic VA that everybody's talking to and everybody wants to work with. And they really, really want to do that. But then they think that, well, in order to expand my business, I have to stop doing that work and I have to bring other people in to do it. And then I have to do this other thing. Well, that's not necessarily the case. Same with if you were a baker. You might love baking. You start your bakery and you're really excited and it's this small little bakery that you have going, and then you decide you want to open another location, you want to expand. And then the natural inclination is, well, now I have to stop baking so that I can run these two businesses. Whereas if you took some time to think about it and plan and maybe take a little bit longer before opening that next store, maybe you might be able to just hire somebody to manage those two stores and you get to just keep doing baking. Or maybe you decide you want to teach others how to do your process. Maybe that's the thing that lights you up. So when you're looking to scale your business, when you're looking to grow your business, when you're even bringing in new offers for your business or expanding your services or whatever you're doing, just make sure that you keep in mind, what are those things that actually light you up? What are those things that you actually really enjoy doing? And when you're thinking about those things, don't think about what you think other people think you should be doing or the value you think that work has, or whether you think that is high level work or low level work or whatever kind of work. Just worry about what it is that you really love to do. And then once you have that, you can start building a business around letting you do that. There are ways. You don't have to sacrifice the things that you like doing in order to actually scale your business. You just might have to be a little bit more creative about how you scale your business. So staying motivated is keeping your eye on a goal, understanding what that goal means to you, celebrating those goals when you get there, and then also not letting go of the things that you like to do for the sake of growing your business fast or growing your business in the way other people have told you to grow your business. And then also letting yourself have those down times, having those unmotivated times, and being okay with not being motivated all the time. You don't have to be productive all the time. Being okay with that, and then having ways of getting yourself back on the horse, back on the wagon, whatever you want to say, when you're ready or when you know you have to. But taking some downtime is totally okay. Being unmotivated once in a while is totally okay, just as long as it doesn't snowball into something bigger. If you were listening to that and you were thinking, yes, that is me, I need to make sure that I am setting my goals and understanding why they matter to me and all of that stuff. If any of that resonated, make sure to like and subscribe the video. I have more stuff like that for you coming out. And if while I was talking, you were thinking, oh my gosh, that sounds like Pete or my best friend or this other business owner I know, take a second, send them the link, share this with them. I'm sure they'd appreciate it. I know I'd appreciate it. And remember, as always, together we thrive. Take care.